Welcome back, everybody. Sorry it's been a bit of delay. I ended up like Apollo, getting the crap beat out of myself. No, really, I actually ended up getting stitches in my left hand, so I haven't been able to goof around on games for a couple days without feeling like my hand was going to fall off. So let's get back to it. I realize it's day 24 now, and I feel like we have dinked around so much getting that equipment that I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's really worth the effort or not, but one of the things I think I felt like I haven't done a lot of is getting my skill points up. So let's just see if we can get hand training in. Yeah, my morale's low. Who cares? I just want to double check on this stuff. Like, yeah, we got dodge, we got our kicks. So we're gonna just, I think as a routine, what we're gonna try to do every day is we're just gonna try to get this sparring training in. We're just gonna try to get our skill points up as high as quickly as possible because I think what it'll do is it'll help us get over the top on some of these fights where maybe our stats aren't the greatest. And we'll try to do that just as a routine. Like, our energy's pretty fried right now and our food's decent, so we're probably just gonna have to head back. I believe we're signed up. Yeah, we're signed up for the next fight. We're super low right now, so we'll just do the routine of, let's see, sleep real quick, and we'll run over, do some work. We're not going to fight for a couple days here. You know what? I'm kind of curious. I can't remember. It has been a few days since I played this myself. I can't remember. Like, yeah, we only have this, like this and this. That's really good for what we're going to do. I've changed my mind about strength. Like, screw strength. We're just going to go straight these two stats. And like, F it. Who cares? So if we have that, we're kind of set to go now. Like, so I'm just going to go run over, meaning set to go in the sense of like, don't need to go to the gym all the time other than to spar, and we'll do that at the end of the day, like around this area each time. And we're just going to try to spam like working for Casey for a bit, or Steven Seagal. He doesn't throw knives in our faces. So we'll just try to get in this routine, work, twice maybe, a couple days before fighting, spend the day of the fight training, doing sparring, but we're going to try to get on a spar every single day. Alright, let's go grab some food. So let's think about this. We need to rest tomorrow and the next day, or days we can train and stuff. And if we spar each day, that's 30 bucks. And we have 61. And if we get food each day, so technically tomorrow we probably should work again. So I'm just going to buy enough to kind of keep it going here. I'm going to try to run over here and do this right now. I don't know if it'll let me though. Liz? Let me? Alright. So I must have done it like down here. I think that's another thing I've learned is like, you can do it every day, but it has to be near or like after when you did it the previous day. So since we did it so late in the day, we'll just kind of reset it and we'll skip a day, which sucks, but because I just got done saying we should skip a day. But we'll do that just because we need a shit ton of energy right now and we need to work more. So, starting to see some of the errors of my early gameplay here. Haven't played a little bit more on my phone and stuff, one-handed. Stitches in one of your hands, if you play games as a hobby, is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Makes it really hard. Like, I was looking through my game catalog of like, okay, what can I play with one hand? Oh, XCOM. Alright, let's try that. This is hand training. There's sparring you can also do with this guy, which I don't think we've done that before. The danger of that is you can take health damage and you could lose. And you get 3 versus 2 points. Maybe that goes up over time. I've only ever seen it say 3 though. I think we're fighting tomorrow. Yeah, we won't worry about working out today. Because we'll buy food while we're up here just to be super efficient. We'll use it later on tomorrow, and we will try to go work real quick. We already got our hand sparring in. So I mean, like, I don't know, it's 5 extra bucks and you get an extra point, but I think early on when we're really so strapped for money, we won't bother too much. I think we'll get just enough again. Alright, that's plenty. Alright, we'll we'll spend the rest of the day eating. We'll rest again real quick, and then I think it'll be fight day. That's today. Alright, so we've got basically enough energy. Like what we'll do is we'll work out, go do our hand training, and then we'll go ahead and do the fight. When we go up there, we'll grab some food too on the way up. Now this doesn't seem like a hard and fast rule, but it seems like if you're trying to get stats, you need to go like 3 ticks of the clock or more to at least, I know higher up, you definitely have to go at least 3 to like maintain some of those higher scores. So we'll go 4 for each of these. Like I said, we're gonna just ignore strength. Like, we're just gonna go full blown Neo build here and just try to dodge everything if we can. Ideally, what we're gonna work towards is something called Unstoppable, which is further on, which kind of allows you, like, there's some really awesome dodge things you can do with an agility build. We're actually gonna run into a problem here, which is fine. We'll just go. Now, we haven't done our sparring, and of course I'm gonna set it up so we're gonna be hosed. It's gonna be the end of the day. Yeah. So ideally we'll get Unstoppable, and what that'll do is, there's like a counterattack, and you do a lot of damage back to people. So when we run into brawler types, like really strong dudes, we'll be able to hit them. It'll kind of reflect some of that damage. There's another one, I can't remember what it is. We'll look at it in a second when we actually get to our fight, which we'll just go ahead and do it right now. I don't know if we're gonna win or lose. I guess we might win. We got pretty decent stats. There's another one, it's like another pure, we'll look at it in a second in the tree after we get out of this fight with Hexor. Where you just reflect pure damage, which is really sweet. So we might go that route instead of trying to be like all kicks all the time. We might actually just try to counter everything and dodge reflect damage. So when and if we run into big hitters, you know, we just need to rely on our high agility to basically do the damage for us. Anytime you want to swing, bud. There you go. God, yeah, we're hitting pretty soft right now. Need to get like an upgraded kick or something, or just to actually get Mark of the Tiger. It'd be nice. Which we're still working towards, so. This guy is not interested now. Like last fight, he was just super jacked up. He's not entertained. Where the hell is this fight taking place, too? It's like there's like weights back here, random school chairs. Like, is this just in a random gym? Longest low-level fight of all time here. Oh my god, hit him, please. One of the things about this game I don't quite understand, like agility-wise, we have a lot more than this guy. He seems still able to hit us quite a bit, like we're not dodging everything. It seems odd to me, but... Alright, we won! Woo! Alright, so we're still working our way down the tree here. So we're gonna just take a straight path right to Way of the Tiger. So what are we gonna need? We're gonna need 8 points. So okay, we already did our hand training. We'll just go ahead and sign up again. We lost a position? Oh no, okay. It's like, what? This is the other thing. Like if we go into Way of the Tiger, this is this random ass thing I was talking about before. Crossroads. It replaces dodge, so it deals pure damage to your appointment any successful activation. So like between that and wind flow dodge, like we'll just have a super overpowered dodge here, and then we'll have another dodge, and this one will actually do damage, and then this one it'll be a counter attack and it does 40% of the attack. Like, this is the idea I want to go for in this build. And these aren't very far into the tree. Like, it's not going to take, they're not like super buried. And so if we get like those three things, I think we'll be really set. And then we can just focus on these two abilities and we'll be in really good shape. So we already did our hand training, so we're just going to go grab food. Grab two. Two. And go back, eat up, rest up a little bit, get a little bit more money. We did our hand training so late in the day that's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. Because we'll have to constantly remember to do that here. Plenty of food though. Do this, get maybe 2 cycles of working in. Wonder if there's this right here says ask about special pizza. I don't think we've done this yet. I'm a little confused. Like I said, I've played this a couple times on my phone now, especially because of injured hand and sick children stuff going on in my life. I won't ruin it though. We'll hopefully do that in a second. We do want to stop for the end of the day and go do this hand training. Alright, so let's do this. We got money. We'll go up here to Apu, grab the food. I'm trying to like literally waste time in the game to get this hand training in. Alright, let's see if I might have to walk around a little bit more. Like around the block. Please? Yes. Alright. Part of the game, like where you sit here and you do this training. I wish it was just one of those things you just paid and got, because to sit there and watch that after you've done it a bunch, kind of annoying. It's just like, come on, skip button, please. I think there's literally one at the beginning of the game if you were watching, or go back and watch the beginning of this or somebody else's series. I did it in this one too. You can see where there's actually a skip button at the very beginning, but nowhere else. Alright, so where are we at? Tomorrow, I'm trying to think here. I don't think we have any food. And we need to get in the gym twice. So we have enough money technically, but we need to buy meat for today and tomorrow. So we need like 40 more. So let's go do a little bit more work. God, it seems like we work a lot, but you know, we're not fighting fights yet that get us a lot of money, if any at all. So just part of the game right now. Just gotta work a little bit here and there. Should be done working now before we get to our next fight, which is nice. Okay, so we'll do what we did yesterday. We'll just go up here, buy the foods for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Do the hand training and train. Feel free to forward. This would be a part of this game I would like to see if they're gonna make this a part where you gotta watch that animation to maybe get like 1 extra point if there's some like mini game component of it or something. I don't know. Okay. Oh, they changed that. They used to be where it threw you out of the bed at the end of the day. So they must have updated that so you can just stay in the bed then. Huh. I guess that's okay. Alright. Still gotta do our hand training today. We want to do that before we go into this fight, so. I'm gonna try to get 4 ticks of this in, so that would be like down here-ish. Should almost sit on this till I get to 4. Hopefully that'll do that in this span. Like I said, this is I'm just kind of testing this out to see like numerically like what makes sense. Yeah, see that 4 seemed to actually gain us a stat. See if that happens up here-ish on the clock or not. I've watched 1 or 2 other people play this, and it's funny because they're they're really baffled by this van. They're like, why would you put a spoiler on this van? And I feel very old. I'm like, don't you know what the 18 is like? How's that a thing? But they don't. Okay, so got one of our goals, which is get a stat to 5. All right, we are gonna run over. Got enough money to get this hand training in again. Did we already do it today? I don't remember. Nope, we didn't. Okay, cool. Getting in good shape now, though. I mean, we got our stats up here pretty good, and with the skill points we're getting, we should actually. I would think, yeah, we got 8. Can we get? Oh, that's even better. We can get Way of the Tiger right now. I think I'll Mark of the Tiger earlier. Maybe. We'll hold off on getting this. This is another ability skill, meaning like, if we had another kick or something else we wanted to use, we would be able to. But I think what I'm going to do is upgrade one of the 2 that we already have. I'm probably going to go this way first, because I want to get to Unstoppable pretty quickly. We'll just go like up this way. So I want to upgrade something. So we really don't need the extra slot yet. It'll be when we get to Backlash that what we'll do is we'll probably take this, take the ability, then get Backlash. That'll be something we do. But how do we have Hexor again? We suck that badly, so we're gonna undo our way here. I'm gonna change it to this. We're probably never gonna change that back again. I don't know if they fix this or not, but I know myself, haven't played a string character before. One of the problems with them is that you can run into other really high, like kind of the way we're gonna build, really high agility people, and so you just have a hell of a time hitting them. And so what some people do, especially if they have enough skill points and they work really diligently even early through the late game to get as many points as possible, is they will actually go all the way back and throw at least over 100 points into working their way to Way of the Tiger. So even though they're a strength character, it'll give them the ability to dodge stuff and even hit other things. Now I don't know if they've changed other things in the game. It wasn't necessary, but it was certainly, it helped with the RNG, because there were some fights I know I would fight same guy 3 or 4 times, and then just one time you just get lucky and be able to land your hits, and wham wham wham, they'd go down, and other times they would just sit there and dodge everything to death. So it wasn't necessary, but it just helped with the RNGesus of it. Alright, so a little easier. Alright, so what we'll do next time is we will, oh, never mind. Talk to Roy real quick. Hey, you there, fella. You were unstoppable. That was great last time, right? Are you going again? Yeah, great, let's do it. Sure. That's how it's done. I need to go now. My sister's returning from college. She's a smart girl. Stop around my place sometimes. I'm always glad to see you. Deal, Roy. I'll stop by as soon as I rest from my last... Roy's a good guy. Weirdest friendship mechanic ever. Alright, let's see who we get next time. Maybe Kixalone. Alright, so this guy has some really upgraded abilities and 7 in stamina, so he's going to be a little rough. But we'll just stay constant. We'll just keep getting our skill points, keep working our way up. Till then, talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye!